Hi there, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for August 2023. This is going to be a general reading. I'm going to focus on the different aspects of your career, home, finances, relationships, and the overall outcomes for the month. If you want to just hop to a section, you can just go right ahead in the description box below where there'll be timestamps. I really want to thank you for joining me, and we're just going to get right into it here, looking at your career, Pisces. We have temptation. Okay, so you could be really tempted to change your career, do something drastic in your career here with this card here of temptation coming in. So there's something here that you're really, that's drawing you to do, maybe away from your current career, or something that there's an offer comes in that's super tempting for you in August, Pisces. And then you have Six of Water. So I feel like this is something coming back maybe from the past, something that you wanted to do maybe when you were younger, or some opportunity comes in that's extremely tempting to kind of pull you off in a different direction is what I'm getting regarding your career. But let's get one more card and we'll get some clarifiers as well. That's too many. So yes, temptation. And then we have Justice in reverse. So I feel like, something that you just feel it's not fair. It's almost like, why now? Like, why is this happening now? This doesn't seem fair. Like, why couldn't this happen earlier? Type of thing is what I'm getting when it comes to your career. Very interesting. But let's get some clarifier cards. Yeah, there's something coming in here, an offer, something that maybe that from the past, and you're just not feeling that it's fair. And you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is like, someone is no longer being deceiving in a situation. They're coming forward, and this is, like I say, a really tempting situation because it seems legit, right? It doesn't seem like the person's being deceitful. Let's see, that has this offer for you. What about the Six of Water? I feel like it's something from the past, or you're reminiscent about how things are, like initial plan that you wanted to do, or going back to something. It just seems kind of unfair, maybe, that where you are now. So we have these two cards coming out, and I'm going to take them. Yeah, there's regret. You have regret over maybe some of your choices, and now this opportunity is showing itself, and you just think, well, why couldn't it come before? And then you have the King of Wands. So I feel like this is like you kind of taking the lead, taking action over something that you just don't feel like it's really fair, what's happening here in your career. But you do have, this reminds you to look at the positives here, Pisces. Try and look at the positives here with this Five of Cups. It's just like there's some regrets over the fact that maybe you're tempted to move on or do something different, and you're worried that you're going to regret that decision. But you kind of think, like, why couldn't this happen sooner? Why now? I just get why now out of that. So that's what I have for your career. What about your home? What's going on with your home life here, Pisces? What's happening for you at home in the month of August? What is happening for you at home in the month of August? Let's have a look and see. Okay, we have the High Priestess. I feel like some of you are just, this is your card. So I feel like you're just trying to be grounded and, be stable at home, and, build a stable home, do some maybe spiritual work, some inner reflection, that type of thing, and really feel and try and, you want to get some time on your own to feel that you're at home alone, kind of thing. And then we have the Tower. So I feel like something that's built like on a false foundation is going to crumble away when it comes to your home. I hope we don't take that literally. Maybe some of you are going to have some foundation problems in August. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is something that is kind of a shocking thing when it comes to your home and how you're living in your environment. That I don't know if you're, it's like you don't have a stable home right now, but that's what I feel like. You're not in a stable environment. And then we have the Moon coming out. So again, this could be your card, or dealing with Cancer and Scorpio as well. So this is the Tower of Scorpio. So this is something that's hidden. This is something that's yet to be revealed. But yeah, it is definitely going to be a bit of a shocker when it comes to your home environment this month, Pisces. Let's get some clarifiers, however. So let's see here. We have the High Priestess, and this is your card. So you're trying to get grounded, you know, do your spiritual practices. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to be stable and, you know, have a stable foundation here with the King of Pentacles. I mean, he's kind of got everything wrapped up at home, and that's what you're aiming towards. That's what you're really putting your energy into. But this Tower, what is this Tower about when it comes to your home environment? I feel like there may be conflicts or disruptions, surprises that you're not expecting regarding your home and your home environment. Let's check this out. We'll get a clarifier, please, for the Tower in the home environment. Again, could be dealing with a Scorpio, right? So then we have the Seven of Cups. So this is like leading you to, so whatever this shocking is, there's so many options. You're not sure which way to do, or you're kind of like in a fantasy land about maybe your dream home or how things are going to go, or just the kind of like, you know, thinking about how you would like your home to be. And how you would want it to be stable and looked after. And some things are just not yet to be revealed to you here with the moon. Like, it's just like there's got to be a time period or a waiting period for something to come to fruition when it comes to your home environment. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this is something happens here that leaves you a little bit lost for thoughts and that kind of thing. But we have the Three of Swords coming out, so I feel like you're going to be disappointed when it comes to your home and how your home environment. It's just, there's some disappointments that's coming for you in August. Like, I don't know if that's kind of like, you know, you're seeking out options of where to live and that kind of thing, and something falls through potentially. Hey, like it's very interesting. But the High Priestess is here, so you're trying to do that, be grounded. You're trying to find that energy to ground yourself, even though there is some instability and maybe some disappointments in your home environment. All right, Pisces, we're going to move on now to your finances. Oops, I grabbed the wrong deck and I just need time to let go. Interesting. Let's see what your finances are like here this time. We'll see if that comes out in advice again, but let's see what your finances look like here. We'll get 3 cards for your finances and some clarifiers. We have the Five of Air, so Five of Swords coming out there. So you feel like maybe there's something shady going on regarding your finances. You maybe could think somebody is, you know, thieving from you, that kind of thing. And then we have the Seven of Earth. Oops. So it's kind of like you're waiting, like you're just waiting to figure out what's happened here, or if there's going to be some revelations around what's going on. But you feel like something is not quite being, there's something's hidden, right, regarding your finances, and you're patiently waiting to see what the outcome's going to be. And then we have a new start in finances, and there's a card here that flipped over in the deck as well, and I do believe it's the Queen of Earth. So you do have the King and Queen of Earth here. So I feel like you have enough. You're waiting on a new start. You're kind of looking, you're kind of trying to figure out maybe even where you're deceiving yourself around finances, and you kind of want to start over, or have a fresh start here and be more grounded, stable, and have everything covered. Like you're doing okay, everything's covered, but yet you have this idea that there's something shady going on here with this Five of Swords. Let's just get a clarifier though for the Five of Swords regarding your finances. I'm feeling like maybe there's something that's, gone missing, or there's some dishonesty. And then you have the Knight of Wands, and this is by, something that's kind of in and out energy that has maybe been dishonest with you regarding finances. I just want to say like a, kind of like a elixir salesman coming in to, mess with your finances. And then we have the Seven of Earth, that patience, and the Four of Pentacles. So you're really trying to, you have enough to go around, but you're trying to guard your finances. You're trying to really protect what you already have here when it comes to your finances. You're trying to hang on. You might be trying to do a new budget, that kind of thing. But you're trying to really guard the finances that you have. There's too many cards coming up. But then for the Fool, we have the Star. So this is like your hopes and your dreams, and you're really, you're really reaching for it here. You want a new beginning to reach your potential when it comes to your finances. You're really trying to hold on to what you have, and it's enough to balance things out. It's not like I wouldn't want to say that there's overabundance. There, it does look like there's maybe something that's, you know, something that's dishonesty that's leading to a loss of money, but you do still have enough to go around and exactly what you need, but you're holding on to it, you know, very tightly. You're very conscientious about your finances this month, and, you know, making that budget stretch as far as you can. Just a clarifier card for the Queen of Earth for Pisces for August. That's so many. So many cards are coming out there. It's too many. I'll try that again, Pisces. Okay, there, thank you. And so we have the King of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like, I feel like there's somebody, maybe potentially an earth sign that you're dealing with, that isn't being logical, you feel it's being irrational when it comes to hopes and dreams and the future plans for your finances. I feel like, you know, there's some irrationality there too, going on with your finances. Somebody's being irrational, you know, maybe somebody's been withholding, that kind of thing, and you feel that that's kind of a shady thing here, Pisces. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what I get. All right, so let's move on to relationships. So what is happening in relationships for Pisces? What is happening in a relationship? We have the message of water, messenger of water. So this is like a romantic gesture, romantic offer. Could be dealing with a water sign, another water sign, Scorpio or Cancer. But let's just check this out. So this looks like, you know, we have somebody has feelings here, and then we have transformation. So this is also the Death card. So, you know, something can be transforming in a current relationship. You'd be taking more time to be more romantic with each other, that kind of thing. Or maybe there's a clean sweep and a restart in a relationship. But we'll get some clarifiers and see. But something is ending. It's a clear ending, but a new beginning. And then you have Fortune's wheel coming out here. So this is something that is destined. It's something that's very positive, like luck is on your side, right? And so I feel like your relationships are really going to be transforming, specifically your love relationship with that messenger of water coming out. Just somebody has some romantic gesture for you, and it's kind of going to be destined that this happens. I mean, there's an ending here, I feel, as well. But let's just get some clarifiers. Message of water. Why is the messenger of water here for Pisces in the month of August? All these cards just want to come out. Okay, thank you. So we have these two, Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is a new opportunity. It's nothing that's coming back from the past. It's a new opportunity for commitment. Someone has commitment on offer, and it's totally going to transform how your relationships are currently. Your relationship is specifically the main one. But there's a lot of stability on offer here, and it's something brand new. But you maybe feel like, I also am getting like some of you that feel that you're in a committed relationship. It's not your person. It's not who you're meant to be with, is what I'm getting out of this. And then the transformation is like complete change, right? And so we have the Hangman in reverse. So this is your card. This puts you off balance here, Pisces. You're having trouble looking at a different perspective here. And, you know, you want to take action. You don't want to wait any longer on this. And it's just something that destiny is stepping in. And I feel like, you know, you feel like even though that you're in a happy commitment, it's just really not somebody that is entirely meant for you. For some is what I'm getting. And then you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I feel like you've decided you don't need to learn any more about the situation. So yeah, there's going to be complete transformation. So whether that is a complete clean sweep and a new start here and ending something, or just a complete transformation of a existing commitment that you're going to address in the month of August. But it's like you know all you need to know about the situation. There's nothing more to learn, basically. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the overall outcome for you here. And we have the Ten of Earth. Lovely. So this is like building that legacy. It's like there's enough to go around. It's abundance. It's happiness. It's solid commitment, foundation, that kind of thing. And then we have the Ten of Fire. But this is a burden to you. I just get all of a sudden, I just hear like commitment. Your fear of commitment is coming up in major in this, maybe this month is just kind of like a fear of commitment, a fear of that longevity, a fear of not having the adventure, Pisces, is what I'm seeing. All right, so let's just get one more card for the overall. And we have a Nine of Air, and this is stressing you out. There's no clear way to say it. This is sleepless nights. This is worry. This is anxiety. This is stress. And I feel like these two tens here, like the ending could be this ending could be stressing you out, or just the fear of commitment. A commitment fear is what I'm saying. Like this whole fear of good things, fear of the good things happening almost. It's just like, is this how it's going to be? Is this it? Is this all there is, kind of thing? Even though it's very positive and stable, it's almost like, it's driving a fear in you. So let's just get some clarifiers, though. The Ten of Earth. Why is the Ten of Earth here for Pisces? And we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it's coming out twice. So this is very interesting because this deck has doubles of some cards. The Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords is one of them. So this one is coming out in reverse, and I'm just kind of wanting to look in the book because it's very interesting, the swords that they have, the two different versions of them in this book, and I find that it's, but yeah, it's very interesting here. Knowing to knowing. So I feel like there's something that you don't know here. There's something that you're maybe not taking into consideration. But there's lots of threes here, so I feel like maybe somebody else is involved and bringing that. But it's like you're not wanting to expand. So when this shows up in the reverse, it's like you're not wanting to expand and learn. You know, that kind of thing. It's opposite of heartbreak. It's like learning from the past. It's there's not harmony and equilibrium kind of thing. It's trying to, you know, you're not using your knowledge of the past here with this. You're going, yeah, you're not, how would I word it? But yeah, the three of swords, it's like not using your awareness of how things didn't work out in the past to do better now, kind of thing. I don't know how else to put that, Pisces, but let's just get another clarifier for this Ten of Fire. So this burden, like you feel like this is a burden, feeling overall kind of stressed out, worried. And then we have, oh boy, the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is like this, you know, you want things to be more romantic. You want things to be not so like, oh, this is all work, right? Like this is all work and no play type of thing. I want some romance and fun and that type of thing. And this is very stressful for you. So let's just see with this Nine of Air or Nine of Swords, what is so you have the Two of Swords in reverse. And so it's like, this makes you kind of make a decision. So you don't, like, you want to be unstuck. You want to get unstuck out of this stressful energy. You want things to be more romantic and moving forward. And you're just not wanting, to really, I feel like a lot of you may not want to continue in the situation the way that it is, just because it's such a burden and this fear of committing to this, like almost, I feel like you feel like things are dull right now and you want to spice it up is what I'm getting. Very interesting reading, Pisces. So let's move on. Okay. And then we have mending coming out here in your overall advice, mending. So I'm just going to look this up. This is card 52 in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, I believe. And yeah, so let's just, cards are new to me. They're so beautiful. So we'll just look up 52 for you and read the message in the book here. It says mending. So forgiveness, making amends, and healing after arguments. So each time we are hurt and allow hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes. Sorry, I have to turn the page here. Of resentments, the arguments, that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So yeah, set yourself free here, Pisces. And I feel like that's what you're doing. It's just too routine, I feel. Let's just talk about the relationship message here. So you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only goodwill will come to forgiveness and honest redress. So the prosperity message here is everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey of true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. And I do want to read the protection message, because with the Three of Swords, a lot of overthinking going on here, Pisces, in the month of August for you. So heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with a greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you'll look back and know this is truth. Wow, that's pretty heavy reading I have for you there, Pisces, for August. So all the best to you. Again, I really want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. And I will see you in the beginning of September.